Harpoon fishing really needs to be more rewarding. I think we need more red grade fish. Just something to balance out the constant yellow, the constant blues, the massive amount of different reds that we can find normally fishing. Either that or increase the value of the prized fish. Make it more appealing to want to go out and harpoon for them. Think about it. If I can harpoon, say, a 100 mil fish right there off the coast of Aquilizai, I'm going to go ahead and want to do it more. And then the further you get into Margoria, the more you can start harpooning for. With the ghost whale being like at least make it like 300, 400 mil. I'm already risking my life against the pirates. I'm already risking my life against the nine shark. I'm already risking my life against random players itself. And then the time it takes just to find the actual square. And after all that, you have to have the highest amount of fishing that you can just to be able to have the chance to get one of the ghost whales. And we're not even talking about the luck needed to actually fish up one. There we go. Finally. I sat there and complained for too long, and they finally gave me my ghost whale. So I think at that point, increase the value by a lot. Oh yeah, exactly. And the crash. And you're just adding on to the list of like reasons why I think at least the ghost whale or the Margoria harpooning fish should be raised, at least. But yeah, it's not only that you're out there in the middle of nowhere, you're smack dab in the middle of nowhere with mobs that have to be murdered, with a random sea boss that has to be... It's okay. Increase the value just a little bit. And I don't really care for the regular fish that you can find. I can AFK that up. Harpooning has to be done active. Make it 400 because it's not like everyone is going out and ghost whaling. And if they do, it's not like everyone is coming back with more than one ghost whale. So it's not even like you're making it OP at that point. The regular fish I can see. Just AFKing and being able to pull up, say, 100 mil fish. Yeah, that's a little OP. But if you're actively having to do something in a very, very sketchy area, come on, I don't want to do it. The size of the square is fine. It's more of the fact that the value of the whale, I don't think, is justified. Yeah, the location is fine. The size of it is fine. That's cool. It is the most expensive fish that we can possibly fish up. I get that. Everything is fine. It's not like it's supposed to be the activity that you can just go ahead and do at a moment's notice right there as soon as you log in. The size and the placement is fine. It's just the value. It's the value of finding the most coveted spot to harpoon in the game. It doesn't justify it. When I started out fishing, this was like the end game goal. This is what everyone wanted to do. Work your way up to getting a ghost whale. The ghost whale was the most sought after of any fisherman. I think we should really give it back that title. It's like the mystic fish. The mystic fish are so hard to get. And then after you get it all, title is great, but the palm tree float, put a new square in the middle of Croc's rotation. No, like literally, just increase the price. That's all they really need to do. Just make it the coveted ghost whale again. Like, we should make it easier to whale. Let's just increase the price to make people want to come out and risk their lives more, you know? Make them risk it for the biscuit. Add a little enjoyment to it. Like, as you can see, it's not bad. As dangerous as it is, it's pretty lackluster in terms of the events that's going on. You're not seeing a whole lot of action everywhere. At this point, at least make it a little bit more appealing. Make it fulfilling to fish up one of these things. Don't get me wrong, it is fulfilling to fish up one of these things, but give me more value to it. More bang for the buck. That's all. Not more, not less, not different spot. Just increase the 2 to a 3. Maybe the 2 to a 4, or let me Imperial it. If you get the Imperial delivery option for the ghost whale, or just anything to increase the value to make it worth harpooning, I think more people would want to come out. And not just because it's easy or it's convenient. I think they just want to come out because of the fact that they have a chance of fishing up 500 million in one harpoon, not the whole session. Be able to go ahead and harpoon a lot more. Like, I'm trying to see how much I can harpoon in one session, especially with the fish tank. Can I open the fish tank now? No, I I can't even do that while I'm harpooning either. And give me the ability to. At least with harpooning, I can get the event seals that are going on. At least I have that option. It's not just the golden puffer and the fishing seal. It is definitely not for everyone, and yeah, definitely going to level 49. Definitely going to level 49 so you don't have to worry about the extra threat of a player killing you. Originally, back in the day, before Lacrashin, it was a little bit more difficult to find because there wasn't that icon there to be like, okay, I can, if I see the icon there, I can go over here. It was literally in the middle of nowhere. That's why I'm saying it used to be the most coveted fish that you could find. Like, it was a hard task to find this one little square. They've made it extremely easy to get to now. But the experience out here is definitely a lot better than, say, regular fishing. In my opinion, it probably isn't, but in my opinion, it feels like harpooning is definitely a lot better. Are we gonna have to resync on my boat just to tell it I'm harpooning? Let's resync my character. I'm curious on where I'm standing on my boat, or if I'm even standing on my boat. I know how once you desync, your boat will be here, and you could have fell through the boat, but when you log in, you could be over here and your boat. One of the many gripes of trying to do any type of fishing or harpooning out in Margoria, the ocean desync. I would have fell through the boat if I wasn't synced. And I was started trying to harpoon. I would just bloop. I do that all the time, which is why I know. If any of you guys can tell me off the top of your head if anything past 1200 mastery is good for harpooning, that'd be great. But so far, 1200 is the highest that I see mentioned. At least 1200 gives you +3. But what does 2000 give me? Does it continue going? Does it go +5, +6? You know, not the fishing, because I know fishing goes up, but it only says up to +3. Reading, okay, I'm just reading what this says. They stopped at +3. I have more than the mastery there, so does it count? Like how with fishing, the prized fish percentage will continue to rise up as we continue to get our mastery up. But what about harpooning? Harpooning really wasn't taking into account. They were like, okay, you get your mastery up to here and you're good. You're fine. You get your fishing up to guru, you're fine, you're good. I'm just curious if it extends or are we just capped? Like once you get 2000 mastery, there's nothing else to do after that. No one knows how it's calculated. Just have at least, yeah, see? That's what I mean. Just have at least 2000 because it doesn't count after, because it doesn't say, there's nothing listed. So thank you. Yeah, see? That's what I was wondering. Just a regular relative. Well, just have 1200 and you should be fine. Because I know fishing will tell you. Fishing will show you. Harpooning is just a general have your fishing at this level and that's it. You still have the prize catch rate. Yeah, you have to have guru fishing in order to have the chances of finding a red grade harpoon fish. The mastery increases the chances of catching the harpoon fish, but it doesn't say if it continues after 1200. It only tells you up to +3, you need this mastery. Yeah, fishing prize catch is separate from harpooning. That's why I'm so confused on, is stacking mastery even worth it for harpooning after a certain point? Like you said, 1200. Well, I do a lot of harpooning. It's just I don't know if there's really a difference in having more mastery or not. There we go with my master 15 or 16 trading, 2.2 mil. Let's find out how much my prized fish are worth. 143 mil a pop. There, I have made 371. There you guys go for my 4-hour fishing session out there in Margoria. I was able to make 500 mil and change. It's not too shabby. Considering the red grade fish that you can find out there can make you a nice amount of money just on the bargaining. I came out with the same price as my ghost whale on just the black spotted dolphins. Now, could it have been a little bit quicker? Definitely could have been a lot quicker than that. But for what little hassle I did not have to experience, I can now just jump all the way into the well, go straight to Nampo, bring my boat over, and continue harpooning from there. With all of that out of the way, I was able to make 450 mil out there doing some harpooning. I wish we could have made a little bit more, but for the trouble that we've had, it wasn't that bad. If you guys wanted something else to do, there you go. Harpooning is some dead content. Doesn't have to be, can still make you money. I shall see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe to me over on YouTube if you haven't already. Follow me here so you guys know when I'm live again. Have a nice night, everyone. Well, we got 4 of these. What are we gonna do? Cron stones. Crons, sharps, and hards, ladies and gents. Crons, hards, and sharps. Pretty much. Crons, hards, and sharps. Oh, I didn't even get crons. Wow. They didn't even give me that. I lied to even myself.